Hi guys, welcome to another video from Little to Simple. In the early 2000s, India had a promising electronic devices industry with homegrown brands leading the way. Indian companies like Micromax, Karbonn, Lava and HCL had carved out their own spaces, challenging foreign competitors. Today, however, the market tells a different story. Foreign giants like Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi and Dell dominate, while many Indian brands have almost vanished. So, what happened? How did foreign brands come to own such a major share of India's mobile and laptop markets? Let's start by understanding the rise of these Indian brands. During the mid-2000s, India's mobile phone market was booming. Companies like Micromax, Karbonn, Lava and Spice Mobile recognized the opportunity to serve a vast population with affordable devices. They manufactured devices that provided basic mobile functionality and over time introduced features tailored to Indian needs like long battery life and dual SIM options. Around the same time, HCL, an early Indian computer manufacturer, tried to build a presence in the laptop market. HCL focused on affordable laptops for the Indian consumer, primarily targeting students and small businesses. The Indian brands had some great strategies initially. They kept prices low, appealing to a budget-conscious market. Many collaborated with Chinese ODMs to source parts or entire devices. This allowed them to enter the market with competitive product without having to invest heavily in manufacturing facilities. To increase their appeal, they adopted unique marketing strategies that resonated with Indian consumers, focusing on value for money rather than luxury or premium quality. For instance, Micromax gained attention by launching the first phone with a month-long battery life, a valuable feature in rural areas with limited electricity access. Then came the era of smartphones, and global players were quick to notice India's potential. With the release of the iPhone in 2007 and Android smartphones shortly after, the game changed. Samsung, a South Korean brand, was especially aggressive, launching Android models in various price ranges. Soon, Samsung's Galaxy series became one of the best-selling brands in India. By 2014, Chinese brands like Xiaomi, Oppo, and Vivo entered the Indian market with a new approach. They adopted strategies that Indian brands had used, affordable pricing and high specification phones, and combined them with modern features like high quality cameras, high RAM, and larger storage capacities. While foreign brands rapidly evolved, Indian companies struggled to keep up. One of the biggest challenges was technological innovation. With limited research and development budgets, Indian brands couldn't match the rapid advancement in camera technology, processor speed, and software that brands like Samsung and Xiaomi were introducing. Furthermore, Chinese manufacturers were integrating high-end features at competitive prices. Thanks to their scale of production and government support, Indian companies faced difficulty in matching these prices due to limited resources, higher import costs, and a lack of advanced manufacturing capabilities. The introduction of 4G was perhaps the final blow for Indian brands. Reliance Jio launched its services in 2016, offering free internet and affordable data plans. As the demand for data-heavy applications surged, the need for smartphones that supported faster speeds and better specifications also rose. Global brands like Xiaomi and Samsung responded quickly, offering affordable 4G-enabled smartphones with optimized specs. Meanwhile, Indian brands failed to make this transition as smoothly, leading to a sharp decline in market share. Micromax, Lava, and others couldn't keep up with the speed at which Xiaomi and other Chinese brands launched 4G-compatible devices. The laptop segment in India tells a similar story. While HCL and other Indian laptop brands did well initially, foreign brands like Dell, HP, Lenovo, and Apple quickly overtook the market. With greater resources, better R&D, and superior supply chain management, these global companies were able to offer better quality laptops across different price ranges. Dell and HP became favorites in the educational and business sectors by consistently releasing reliable models with long-lasting batteries and high performance. Lenovo's aggressive pricing and wide range of products helped it capture the entry-level and mid-tier segments. As for Apple, its premium MacBooks became highly desirable, especially among creative professionals. There are several reasons why Indian mobile and laptop brands couldn't compete. The first is R&D investment. Foreign brands could afford to invest heavily in R&D, which led to a continuous cycle of innovation. Most Indian brands, on the other hand, lacked the budget or infrastructure for significant R&D. Another factor was government support and incentives. Chinese companies benefited from subsidies and incentives from the Chinese government, helping them scale faster and produce affordable devices. While India is working on initiatives like Make in India, Indian brands had little support during the critical phase when foreign brands were making aggressive moves. Today, foreign brands dominate India's mobile and laptop markets. Xiaomi, Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, and Realme together hold over 70% of the smartphone market. On the laptop side, Dell, HP, Lenovo, and Apple continue to lead, with HCL and other Indian brands barely noticeable in the market share reports. Despite these challenges, the future isn't entirely bleak for Indian brands. The Indian government has taken steps to promote domestic manufacturing through initiatives like the Production-Linked Incentive Scheme. Newer players like Jio are exploring the tech space with initiatives like JioPhone, a low-cost smartphone for the Indian market. With sustained efforts, India might see a resurgence of homegrown brands. The need for investment in R&D, strong partnerships with global tech companies, and a competitive manufacturing ecosystem will be critical if Indian brands hope to reclaim their place in the market. While foreign brands currently dominate the Indian mobile and laptop space, the potential for Indian companies to make a comeback is there. It requires vision, commitment, and support from all fronts. But as history shows, innovation and resilience can bring remarkable changes. And maybe one day we'll see Indian brands shining brightly once more on the global tech stage. If you enjoyed this video and want more insights into tech and business stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts on whether Indian brands can make a comeback in the comments below.